Very sneaky, very sneaky.
What are you?
What you doing there, fella?
What does that say?
That says, Flossum. Oh, daddy.
There you go.
Welcome back to Digger Detecting, everybody. Welcome also to a super exciting day. The reason being is because we're putting the band back together. It's a small band, a band of 2 people, but this person that's joining us today has not been on film, has not joined us for a hunt for probably almost about 12 months. And we're going coin and relic hunting today. We're checking out an old burnt down house site, a site that I've been to once or twice before, but look, have not really hit that hard. So I'm really looking forward to today. We're going to bust Felix out the drone. We're going to get a bit of drone footage. We're also, as I said, having a special guest join us today. We're putting the band back together. So let's continue getting ready and we'll see you out there. All right, so here we are out in the paddock there, guys. As you can see, this is an old house site. Well, you can sort of see the remnants over there, and that's what's left of the old house site. It burnt down a long time ago. And as you can see, our special guest today is Luke. I dig that 73. He's on the 800 over there, and we're digging through this sandy area. It's originally part of the old lake, so the lake is all receded way out there. But what we've got to dig through is this really nice sandy material. And we've just got onto our first target, literally first target, and he sounds like a coin to me. So we're going to dig him out on camera. We're going to give you a look, and hopefully for our first target, it is a coin. Let's get the pinpointer out there, and he's not very deep. Oh, a bit deeper than what I thought. There he is. The beautiful thing about this area, as I said, that sand, not only can you dig through it easily, but the coins and whatever we find today should come out in really nice condition, hopefully. What is it? We've done this area a couple of times before. Oh, great way to start. But we've never ever done it that thoroughly. I was just explaining to Luke, you see the rows of wheat there, or the rows of grass in that case. Last year it was wheat, and a few other years ago it was a different crop. But these rows here have been such a battle in the past to work this site with, because you can only get the coil in between the rows, and hitting on the stubs, you know, it's quite hard, and actually will break the shaft or damage the shaft if you go too much and too hard. But this year, as you can see, the sheep have been here, they've been eating it all down, and I tell you what, it's perfect time, perfect condition to get out here and detect. And awesome to have Luke with us. How you going, man? Do you know we're getting the band back together? What are you? Are you the drummer or are you the singer?
I'm the roadie.
You're the roadie? Well, what am I then?
I don't know. What do you got in your hand then?
Well, actually, this is, I was going to say a guitar pick. It sort of resembles one. It's not. It could be. You could use this one. Nice little find. So I'm the guitarist. What do you say you are? The roadie. Yeah, a little pick. It's a little thimble.
I'll make sure your picks are all polished and ready.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. Polish them all up. Little alloy by the looks, little alloy thimble. So yeah, great way to start the day. Bit windy, so I'm just turning my back there. It's the only problem with being out in the paddock. They are, he's got a name too. Rover or Rom or something. We'll try and clean him up a little bit later in the video and have a look. It's on the back there too. Very interesting. Not silver, alloy. Great way to start. Let's keep going. All right, back we go. Luke's just yelled out he's got a cool find. I'm going to try and block all that wind too. It's the only problem with being out in the paddock, nothing around it. No trees to block the wind. So Luke's just got the back of a fob watch cover there. Really cool find, and it's got a bit of a date, bit of a pattern made on there, but very hard to see. Bit of a maker's mark. And I just picked up a rock. I don't know why, it was square. I just thought, oh, what's that, and why does it look square? So I picked it up, but it can go back there. Let's keep going. Thank you, I love rocks. All right, get excited. Even Luke's coming over for this one. Look out. We have got 2 good signals. I'm just going to show Luke. So you can see on that one, I don't know how well you can see the screen.
Splodge, as they say.
Perfect little splodgy. So he's not deep. Right there, and this is exciting. Check this one out.
Oh yeah.
Does that not make you very excited? Like very, very excited? Let's go after this one first. It is lovely. Let's leave the best till last. So he's just around. Oh, hang on. I just seen, wait. I just seen it and I pushed it into the ground with a pinpointer. Oh. You know what that is, don't you?
I think I do.
Do you want to do the honours? Go on. Very sneaky, very sneaky.
What are you?
What you doing there, fella?
What does that say?
It says, Flossum. Oh, daddy.
There you go.
Well, there we go. So I just did say to Luke there before we got, we've got to get the other target out. We did get, that's so cool. We'll cut, just sitting there, literally I pushed it down with a pinpointer. Oh, amazing. And well, there's our rubbish. So I did just say to Luke before, last time we're out here, we got an early type shilling, and the condition of these coins, like anything that comes out from here, the sand just polishes it like that, as you see, is straight from the ground. Oh, not even a wipe. There you go, I wiped it. And we'll do the other side. Oh, look, I made it so much cleaner. Bingo.
Well done.
Buddy, straight off. And how long have we been here, Luke? 15? What did I just say? Today's going to be a good day. Good day. Let's keep going. Uh-oh, I think I'm being greedy. I just said to Luke, we might have another one. Could it be? 91, 92. If it's not a florin, big boy florin, he's going to... Oh, I thought I heard something else. 92, 93, 94. Yeah, look, if that's not a florin, it's definitely going to be another silver coin or another alloy. Luke! Oh, laughing like a girl, I am. Another one. Double banger. And it's the same date. Unbelievable. Wipe. I've cleaned this one too. Amazing. I'm in a little hot patch. It's a coin hot patch, because there's where the last one come out from. I was going to say, come this way. Quick, come this way. Amazing. Double banger in the pouch. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, this is getting out of hand again. We've got another target. Could we be so lucky? I don't know about this one. I sort of said that about the last one though. Like I knew it was going to be silver, judging by the high numbers. I had no idea I was going to get another florin. Double banger. Look out, great day. And it's only just begun. We've got at least another, what, 5-6 hours out here? Oh, that's rust. No, close enough though. A gal nail with a little bit of a rusty top cap on him. So not to be on that one, that's all right. We'll dig our way through the nails and try and nail the next florin. Let's keep going. All right, a little bit away from Luke at the moment. He's way back down the paddock there, and we're well away from those spots where we found the florins. Oh, I can stay there. Something really cool that I've just found, and just walking along. I love this site. As I said, sandy paddock, and as you've seen, the florin sitting on the surface, so is the horseshoe. Is that lucky or what? I think it is. So really cool, just spotted him, and there's not many signals up here. We sort of walked away, ventured away from it quite a bit. We did just hit a really glass, trashy area though, and I presume that's where a lot of the house dumping was taking place, where they were dumping out all their rubbish and what have you, and it would have been quite easy to dig a hole out here, wouldn't it, and dump all your rubbish off. I'm just walking back trying to find it. Where were we? Lots of it laying around though. You can see bits of old bowls and glassware there, pottery, crockery, bits of everything, and lots of rust and junk in the ground as we go. So here it is here, lots of it. Old bits of bottlenecks, really interesting. There's actually some really cool pieces here you can pick up and put in a mosaic. And what's really cool too is, because this paddock is all full of sand, being on the old side of a lake, basically the sand is sort of wind blowing all these pieces and cleaning them, sort of etching them and making them look really cool. So look, there's a bit of pretty green glass, and I'm keeping my eyes out for marbles as I go, because I don't know if there was kids here, but who knows if they were throwing out all this stuff as well. who knows, you may spot a marble as you go. So very cool. We'll leave some of that there, and we might do a roundup a bit later and pick up a bit of stuff and take home for a mosaic. So very cool old bits and pieces though. Let's continue on. All right, this is what I was trying to find, our next signal. Something that sounds really good, like a coin. May not be, but those sort of signals I'm chasing. Oh, look, I am digging everything. I'm digging a lot of bullet shell casings today, shotgun shells. So I am trying to dig my way through a lot of the rubbish, but those high signals, you definitely chase them a little bit harder. And they're not signals that you certainly don't walk away from. We've lost him. Now he's up over here. I reckon this is going to be a coin though. Maybe a small pinpointing diameter. Oh, nearly. I have no idea what that is. Maybe part of the rubbish tip. With this paddock being ploughed every year and cropped, as you can imagine, everything gets dragged up through the rows. So this could have come from the rubbish tip back there halfway between me and Luke, and just dragged up with the plough. Every year it makes it a little bit further up the paddock. Let's keep going. Rightio guys, so just stopping and taking a quick break there. My detector's over in the paddock there, and Luke's just come over here to show us what he's got. What do you got, Luke?
I don't know, I think it's a little part of a gunpowder flask, maybe?
Gunpowder flask, yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I reckon so. And what else did you score, mate? You scored a naughty strap.
A naughty strap, yeah. Naughty strap.
Well, that's what I'm calling it anyway.
Naughty strap.
It's got leather, or it did have leather coming out the end, I presume. And I think this is a handle. It's silver, so awesome find. But I think had leather coming out the end, and it was the farmer's naughty strap for his wife.
For his wife.
Farmer and his wife getting up to no good of a night time. Once he's finished dealing with the sheep and the cows all day, he goes in and deals with the wife. There it is, one of his sheep. So 1954 ramhead shilling. Well done, Luke. That's awesome. You're on the silver too, mate.
Yay.
You got the naughty strap and the shilling. Well done, well done. So we'll get back to it in a minute. We'll just stop and take a break. Luke is currently working off in this paddock here. You know you're not allowed to be in there.
That's all right.
We've only got permission for this paddock here, mate, and the one that we've drove in.
No one will know.
Well, I won't tell anybody if you don't. And if the owner doesn't watch this video, we should be safe to come back here again, and I'll let you in there again. Don't tell anybody. So Luke's currently working around there. I'm out there, and look, I might mix it up, jump in with Luke, or the paddock not to be, or maybe even jump in this little triangle, or maybe even work out around this car here. There's so many options. Awesome. Let's keep going. All right, so back after having a bit of a break. The wind is not stopping either. It's the only problem being out in this paddock. Super windy. So I'm just going to keep my back to it the best I can. And we're going to check out this next target. And I've also got something really cool to show you beside me, which is quite obviously just popped up. Maybe when they're ploughing or what have you. Oh, I'm a little bit unsure about this one now. He's got a lot of gruntiness going on in there. So it could be a rusty nail mixing in with our target, or it could be, oh look, it just could be a coin. Let's have a look. The only problem with hunting out here too is the wind. It blows everything into your face, like everything into your face. There we go, not a coin. Bit of a brass, knobby, thready bit. Very cool. Let's knock all the stuff out. But every time you stir that dust up, like look at it all, just humming around and blowing back in my face. So I just went and grabbed the sunnies, and oops, there it is. I'm standing on it. It's right behind me. So this here, I just spotted on the surface there, and I did say it to Luke, you know, this paddock is being sand, you know, being that it's right beside the old house site. Keep an eye out for all the marbles and bits and bobs on the surface. You might just find a bottle today, mate. And there is one right there. So he looks like a little Vegemite, a bottle. Actually, Marmite. There we go. Property of Marmite Company. And he's got a little AGM castle, which means Australian glass manufacturers on it. And the AGM castle there generally dates from around the 1930s onwards, generally. And I'll just try and get all that sand out of there. And these jars are very similar to what you can find with the little Pond's cream jars. Look, very, very cool, and Vegemite, of course. So pretty cool little find, and generally you find them all broken and cracked, and this one's not, so we're going to save him. And we'll just keep on going. We're in a really cool little area at the moment. We'll just keep on going and keep those eyes out, see if we can find some more. Well, still in the little dumpy area, and these are the signals that we're listening for today. We're hoping to get out the coins. Doesn't seem to be a huge coin site, this one. More of a trashy site. But what we have found in coin wise has been absolutely fantastic. 2 florins, 1 shilling. Thank you very much, Lee. It's been a great start. We just may have peaked too soon this morning, getting those coins straight off the bat, and not much else since. We're going to get something cool out of this one though. No. Bit of scrap. I said very, very, very trashy area, but that's where the coins can hide as well. Let's see if we can grab another one. Oh, bingo, that is a cool find. 60 on the Manticore. I was really hoping for a shilling, but look at that, Birmingham make. Little buckle, little sash buckle. I absolutely love these. Solid on the back. Sometimes I'll say Paris on them. And I reckon, yeah, look at that. Just a gentle turn. And he works. Oh, if I can get my fingers to work. A gentle turn. I'm going to put him on the knee. Just going to wipe this here. Oh, it does too. Paris. There it is. I haven't forgotten. I've been on the goal for a while. I certainly have not forgotten about my coins, the relics, and the history attached with them. So very, very cool. And you can get little sash buckles like this, and sometimes they'll have the cross swords going both ways, and they'll say cross sword design, and generally they were a military issued. So these are very cool. He's not a military issued little buckle, of course, Paris made, solid, or Birmingham make I should say, but Paris on the back and solid. And as I said, still works. You could use him today, but the other ones are crossed arms. I don't know who made them, whether they're made in Birmingham or whatnot, but all the ones I've found, they never come out like that. They're always broken at one end, or little spikes are broken. You never ever get them out of the ground, and you know they work just by twisting them. They never work, they're always broken. So very cool little find. Let's see if we can get something else. All right, so not a coin on this one. I can start to see him hanging out of the ground. Listen to the sound too. So I can see part of a little brass hook thing. We're getting a buckle. That's very cool. So those are the signals that I'm still chasing, the high signals like you've seen before. We are looking mainly for the coins, but any of these relics I'll take. I just love, and as I said, that sand helps polish them. They've almost been through the tumbler and just sitting there waiting for us to pick up. How awesome. Right, does this one say coin? Let's have a look. If I can find him, there he is. Who knows, 70, 71. Let's just dig him out. That'll tell us. I love this sandy soil. Like I don't even know why I've got the shovel on me today. And if I didn't have the shovel on me, I should just really carry a little hand digger, and that would pretty much cover it. Awesome. Ah, not so awesome. Rosella bottle top. I hit him with the shovel too. No, I didn't. I didn't even dig it. Something's hit him. Right up there. All right, not a coin. Where's the penny? Where's some more coins? Where's the silver? Gotta get them. Gotta find them. Right, well, I got a target on that last one. Sounded so good. 70, 71. We dug him out right where the coil was there, and it was a Rosella bottle top. Not very cool. But then, just heard this. Listen to it. Screamer, 93, 94. Sounds like a tiny silver to me. It's not going to be a florin, or it could be a florin once again. Could just be very, very deep down. So we're actually going to use a shovel for this one. Look out! Things are getting serious. Put the shovel up there. I can't get away from the light. I'm trying to provide the best lighting and get away from the wind. It's really hard out in this paddock today, but look, the digging's easy if anything else. What are we getting? We've lost him. Oh, it's been up here. We already had him out. We're going right past him trying to look for it, and our target's already out of the hole. Where is it? The sand. Oh, that's not it. Is it? 93, 94. Let's have a swing over again. Let's just have a listen. No. Must have been. Alright, 93, 94. Was nothing. Let's keep going. Alright, well I wonder how Luke is going. Let me turn you around to the wind. He's over there. He's behind the tank. He's trying to hide. His legs are anyway. We just got this signal here, and I'm not certain it's a coin. I think it's probably going to be another shotgun shell. Found so many of those today. But nice 50 range. Is that it? I think that's our target. Nice 50 range. You got to check these things out. That's our target. That's not a coin. It's just a bit of melted scrap, and that would play into, it's alloy actually, that would play into what I said there before with the house burning down. And I don't exactly know when it burnt down. The landowner has told me once before, but it's been probably about 2 years since I've been out in this paddock. I just don't know why. I just haven't had time and been too busy other places. So, but I need to get back here and hunt it out more, because there is so much ground to cover. There is so much trash here in this one paddock alone. And as you see, we've got about 3 or 4 paddocks to play with. And there's every chance of finding, as I said, a bottle here, because they would have just dug down in the sand here and buried them. So every year coming back here, and the more time you spend on the ground, there's every chance of spotting more and finding more. Let's keep hunting. All right, steady your horses, everybody. Here comes our penny. I'm pretty certain. 68, 69. Let's go after him. I can't believe we still haven't found a copper today. No coppers in sight. It's probably a good thing. I don't know where this these pennies are hiding though. Like if he wasn't a rich farmer, why is he just dropping florins around and shillings around? What happened to all the pennies? Maybe he was a really rich farmer. Maybe he was just going around sprinkling silver around the farm. Hopefully he left a gold sovereign as well. Gold sovereign. Imagine that. All right, well, what did I say there before about keeping your eyes open and spotting things on the surface? We're in a really trashy air at the moment. Lots of glass laying around, as you can see. And this was in my next swing. And we've got the old spigot tap. How bloody awesome is that? I didn't hear him with the detector. As I said, I hadn't actually swung over him just yet. He was in the next swing, but he would have been nice and loud had I have swung over him. So really cool, and once again, very, very clean coming out of the sandy soil. And the very cool thing about these is the square tool that the farmer would have used and carried on him to turn these spigot taps on and off. And you can see there the valve is shut inside. You actually see that one. Really cool. But those square-handed tools, I've got a few of them at home, and if you take these home and clean them out and clean them up, you can actually get some of them to move again and open and shut that valve. So very cool old pieces. I've actually got a frame at home, well done up, and I'll throw a picture up on the screen, and it's just all spigots and keg taps. It looks fantastic. Also did one up with belt buckles, but the spigot tap one, keg tap one, is probably one of my favourites. Let's keep going. Another cool piece. We've got part of the old hoe. Looks like it anyway. Gooseneck type hoe. And from what I know, I've seen them 3-4 pronged before. Generally they're 3 pronged. You've got, you know, 1 prong there, 1 prong there, and then 1 prong sitting a bit further forward or a bit back. I think it's forward from memory. So 1, 2 and 3 of these guys here, and you'd have your 3 pronged hoe. I think this is a 1 pronged one, or he's missing the other 2 prongs. Funny sounding name, prong. I think that's what it is though, and he would have mounted on there onto the wooden handle. Pretty cool, little prong. Dong. Stay. All right. What do you call it when you find 1 horseshoe in a day sitting up on the surface? I think that's good luck. What do you call it when you find 2 horseshoes in a day sitting up on the surface? Is that also good luck, or does one cancel out the other? Was the first one good luck and this one bad luck? I hope not, because we still haven't found any more coins. So maybe it's good luck, and maybe it'll bring us a bit of luck to find the next one. Let's keep going. All right, well, it didn't happen for us, but it did happen. Luke's got a penny. Penny! Penny! Look at the dance. Oh, I love it, kicking the dust up. He's got a penny. Nothing, I'm not telling. By the way, you're not allowed in that paddock. This one, it's forbidden. He's not going to know which paddock he's allowed in. Told him he's not allowed in this paddock, told him he's not allowed in that paddock. Don't climb the gut! Oh, you've ruined it now. Ah, thankfully the farmer's not watching. Just joking. We're still looking for that penny, and we still haven't found him. We do have part of an old kerosene lantern. Had to think what I was saying then. Kerosene lantern, and I found a couple of these today, this being the smallest and the biggest being back at the back of the car with all the other rubbish. There's a ton. We're going to show you all at the end and show you what we've dug out today. Mostly what I've got out today, not copper coins, but brass bullet shells, or copper bullet shells, shotgun shells. I think I've dug about maybe 20, upwards of 20, just flat out, and they're all the different ones, like England and Australia and Remington and Winchester, and really, really cool. And with this sandy soil, well, they're all coming out looking almost like brand new. Let's get going. Rightio guys, well, we are still going. However, we are going to be packing up very shortly. We've got Luke over there looking for his next target, and I'm well off over the distance here looking for mine, and I think I may have found it. Well, I have found it, but I'm hoping it's a penny because we still haven't got one yet. I don't know what it is with finding a penny today. I'm just itching to find one. We got the silver out to begin with. We peaked really soon, and then nothing much else since. We've got cool relics, but no other coins. Luke's managed to get a penny, and he's got a ramhead shilling, which is really, really cool. I think he said he got a threepence too. I can't remember. But he's hopefully going to get some more out before we finish up, and we don't have long. We did just get Felix out for a fly too, as you would have seen. I absolutely love flying that drone, and very soon, well, I'm about to go get Felix's big brother, and we're going to start putting him into action too. And I won't spoil what it is just yet. It's a drone, of course, but it's not another Neo. He's going to be a bigger brother. Look out. So, and I've already got a name for him, and we're going to have a lot of fun with him as well. So look, old kerosene lantern, internal piece there once again. We found so many of these, and little windy knob on the side, and those windy knob adjusters, yeah, he does too. They generally have writing on them. Patent, something, oil, something, I can't really see, made in England. Really cool though, only a little one, and those little winders would have sent your wick up and down, providing the flame and providing the light. Super cool. All right, let's get on the next target. Hopefully one more or two more before we get out of here, and hopefully between Luke and I, we can snag a couple of more coins. Let's go. All right guys, well, sadly that is going to wrap us up for us today. We need to get out of here. It's, what is it? 2:15 on the watch, and the boys will knock off school very soon. We're only about half an hour away from home, so it's not too bad today. but we do need to wrap this up and boot out and get out of here. So all the rubbish, just grab that one there, all the rubbish and all the items that we've dug today, as you see, it's on the back of the Prado here. I'm going to start off on Luke's side first, and Luke's got a little bottle off the surface there, or sort of in the surface of the sand, and he plucked him out. Really cool. We've also seen the old ornate piece. We've got the shotgun shell. Luke's also got a spigot tap, which it's bigger than mine, mate. You got a bigger hole opening. It's bigger. Anyway, we've got some buckles, we've got some coins. Luke's got part of the old builder's ruler. Maybe that helped build the new house after the old one burnt down. But there's not a new house here, Luke. What are you talking about? We've got Australian shilling 1954. He also got a 42 sixpence. Really cool. And the only penny coming out today, well, it was for Luke, a Commonwealth, one full penny. Really cool. Well done, Luke. So on my side and what I've done for this afternoon, or what I've done for the whole day and this afternoon, 2 horseshoes, little bottle, a ton of shotgun shells, as you can see, some doodads, some ornate pieces, some little brass plates. I actually thought this guy would have had a name on the front, because you can see the 2 little spikes, and got excited, turned him round. Unfortunately, nothing on there. So generally they'll have like a real nice cursive writing of a name. So part of an old kerosene lantern falling apart, the spigot tap you've seen come out. We've got a little thimble to begin with, which was really, really cool and a great way to start the day. Not to mention the 2 florins, and I honestly think we may have peaked too soon with those 2 silver coins, because nothing afterwards, no pennies, no other silvers, nothing. It's just the coins for Luke. But I tell you, he walked a mile to get them, didn't you, mate? You walked all over the country today. You're in this paddock, the paddock.
6-inch coil made a lot of sense.
You're even in paddocks you weren't supposed to be in. We didn't have permission for this one or the next one. I'm joking.
Well.
It's all his land. It's all one person's land, and we got permission for it all. I just wanted to scare Luke. So look, great day. It's great to have Luke back and joining us for a coin relic hunt. And the coin relic hunts I really miss, like we were talking about there before. And Luke said, you know, you must kind of miss the coin relics. I said, oh mate, I really, really do. I really do. But as you know, it's a little bit hard for me to do it. We need to be careful. So we'll just do what we can for future, and really gold is where I'm at the moment. And I love gold, but I really do miss the coin and relic. It's a hard one. It's a battle. So anyway, that's about it for us today, guys. We're going to go and get the boys and head off home. Thanks for coming, Luke.
No problem.
Thanks for helping me put the band back together. We haven't played any musical instruments though today. All right, see you next time. Cheers, guys.